What is happening, guys? It's another exciting new week, another exciting Monday. And I say exciting because I'm excited to be here back on your screens to bring you Breaking Bites, to bring you all the trending stories, all the trending news right here on Theme Music TV's Breaking Bites. This is your one-stop shop for everything that is trending on your social media platforms. My name, of course, is Kojo Trip. I'm in the studio with the lovely, she's always looking lovely, guys, but you know, every day she takes it up another notch. I'm in the studio with a lovely Koshie Lamptey. I didn't allow her to say her
Thanks
name,
for doing that for me.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that.
Okay.
This shows how much you appreciate me.
Yeah, I
and
do.
You know, I always reciprocate you,
I know,
right?
I know.
Right, guys, you're welcome to Breaking Bites right here on 3 Music TV. And we've got amazing stuff for you, from our word of the day, the interesting stories, our top listers. You also get to celebrate your birthdays with you and other exciting things. But before we get into every other thing, let's check out our word of the day. Today is Monday, and of course, a very beautiful one. So I'm wondering why we have this as our word of the day. We are having the opposite of sweet as our word of the day. And as displayed on your screen, we have the word that is spelled S-O-U-R with the correct pronunciation, sour. Taking the definition for sour, it says having an acidic, sharp, or tangy taste or smell, unpleasant or unfriendly in attitude or mood. So sour is not about stuff you can taste.
It's not only about
yes, it's not only about that.
Yeah.
It can extend to mood and all others.
Some people have a very sour personality.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
that would be
sweet,
so
like you.
All
Yeah.
right. I'm the sweetest girl, you all. Can we get some sentences?
Yeah, so
sour
the sentences outside of Koshie is a sweet girl, we have the lemon made the drink taste extremely sour, okay? The lemon made the drink taste extremely sour. I said extremely. It's extremely. I beg your pardon. I didn't have my English breakfast today, as always. You know, sometimes. But anyway, at number 2, we have his mood turned sour after hearing the bad news. His mood turned sour after hearing the bad news. Sometimes you hear something that changes your mood entirely.
Yeah.
That mood that it puts you in is referred to as a sour mood, okay? Sour mood. So these are our sentences with the word sour, which is spelled S-O-U-R and pronounced
sour.
Okay.
Sour.
Yeah, so that being said, we're going to head into our very first story for today, which is a very sour one. It is actually a very sour one, guys. It says that Bobrisky, popular Nigerian socialite, he says, is it he or she? Because I get confused, you know, as to which gender or
he,
where
she.
to.
We can just say he, she. Because usually she or he gets offended when you regard him as a male. Yeah.
So Bobrisky, he says it's enough to Burna Boy, you know, regarding how long Speed Darlington. Speed Darlington is also a popular Nigerian. I don't know. I really don't know. This story is a very, like, it's all over the place, right? Speed Darlington is I don't know if I should call him a musician,
a socialite,
an influencer. I don't know what to call him. But he's one of the most popular people in Nigeria, you know, for a number of reasons. Thanks also to the internet. But he's been in jail, you know, for the past, I don't even know if I should call it jail or prison, because it's jail when you've received a hearing, a court hearing. But here's the case: he hasn't received a court hearing, but he's been remanded in prison for the past 45 days by the man Burna Boy. Now it says controversial cross-dresser Idris Okuneye, widely known as Bobrisky, has urged Nigerian music star Burna Boy to intervene in the case of fellow entertainer Speed Darlington remains in custody. Now, Speed Darlington was arrested after making claims that Burna Boy had an illicit relationship with American music mogul Diddy. But did he? Anyway, we are yet to find out. So these are some of the things that can happen to you for defamation, okay? Now, there are several, allegations that before you're able to make it into a certain to a certain level or to a certain point of your career, especially when you're exposed to people like Diddy, you have to bend over.
Yeah.
As a man, you have to
Yeah.
bend over. And Speed Darlington made these allegations against Burna Boy, who didn't take them lightly, of course. And as you know, in Africa, when you're popular, when you get money small, it's easy for you to take the law into your own hands or be able to manipulate the law or bend it to your will. And I feel like that is what is happening here, because regardless of whatever Speed may have said, the proper thing or the right channels to go through will be arrest, then a court hearing, and then let's treat this like a civil case. But for them to keep him in there for 45 days without giving him the opportunity to get a hearing or a fair trial, I think is unfair. So Burna Boy should just tap into his human side. Maybe the superstardom is getting into his head and he might, be taking things a little too further than he should. But I think that, hey, sometimes people say things that are out of place, but you also need to, what do you think?
I think Burna Boy is only trying to teach him a very bitter lesson because he also wants to make the statement that you are not going to go away with something as heavy as this. You think you can go ahead and then spread rumors about me. Meanwhile, there's no iota of truth in there. Even if there's some truth, just where is your proof?
Yeah.
Right? So he's just trying to make people understand that he's that guy that wouldn't condone stuff like these. And if you're out there thinking that you can pull up stunts like that, you are warned. Exactly. And I'm sure these things are going to get people out of his way.
But it doesn't warrant us using the
law. I mean, it all boils down to what you just said, that he shouldn't abuse his power. I mean, if the government has punished him for some time, I think it should just be that. You shouldn't add extra punishment to whatever he's going through right now. So yeah.
But I think it's unlawful though, because there's a duration
obviously
within which the police can remand you, and then after which you can get a bail. You can be let off on bail, and then if there's a court hearing, you can return. So I don't know. I just feel like Africans have a thing where we abuse our power just because of social status and all of that. And I think that's exactly what is happening. Unfortunately for Speed Darlington, he doesn't have the power or the social standing that Burna Boy has. Burna Boy is a global icon.
And I'm so surprised the police have also accepted to do this.
Yeah.
Because you are part of law, right? And then you should know that this is not right. But I mean, because of power and
I wanted to cite another example, but that is beside the point, and I think it might create a lot of controversy. So I'm just gonna leave the next story to Koshie, and then we'll just get into that.
All right, still talking about SARS stories. On Friday, we were here to talk about the LA fires, which engulfed quite a very large land scale. Schools, churches, houses, cars, and other valuable items. Now, over the weekend, Kim Kardashian actually put up a post on her Instagram calling on the government to actually increase the wages of these firefighters, because apparently it's being speculated that each firefighter is paid $1.
I think that's for the inmates.
Yes, for the inmates. And I feel like this is not fair.
It's not.
The fact that they are inmates doesn't make them less human.
Yeah.
They are actually putting their lives
on the line
to make sure that we get, we get to rescue or resolve the issue. But paying them $1, how much is $1 in cities?
$1 is like 16 C's, 15, 16 C's, yeah, 15, 16 C's.
This is
so
not
that's
cool.
Not a lot, yeah.
This is just not cool. So Kim Kardashian is actually calling on the government to do better because their lives are more valuable. Okay, it means that their lives are more valuable than the $1 which is equivalent to 14
cities,
yeah,
right.
14 cities, 84 pesos.
Yeah. I think it's actually more than that, but I mean, hey.
What is more than what?
It's actually more than 14 cities.
It's 14 cities, 84 pesos.
Yeah, but it's actually more than that.
I don't make me understand.
Only if you go to the stock market, right?
Oh, you're talking. Okay. I think I get what you're saying now. He's just trying to say that the value on Google, right, is different from.
It's usually just
it's just like an estimate. Right.
Yeah. But you know, I think that the justice system or the prison industrial complex, you know, is a huge business. There are people who are benefiting from the incarceration of individuals because prison is a business. That's why you find churches building prisons when they're supposed to be building schools and hospitals. You know, because the more people you incarcerate, you know, the more you find prisoners coming out, inmates coming out to weed, you know, the roadside, do all these menial jobs at no cost, but whatever monies are paid goes to whoever is running the prisons. You know, so I think that globally, the lives of people who end up in jail or happen to be in prison are seen as worthless, and they can be used to any extent that, but it shouldn't be like that because they're human beings and everybody makes mistakes. Somebody could be in jail for an unfortunate circumstance, you know, just out of being in the wrong place at the wrong time, and they will never have someone to prove their innocence, and they might spend their entire time in jail. So not everybody that's in jail is a bad person or is guilty of a particular crime. The point is, since you cannot pick these people out individually, we shouldn't collectively treat their lives as worthless. Because if their lives were worthless, they wouldn't risk it saving your property, your damaged property, you know, that's obviously caused by these the spread of these wildfires. So I think that I like the fact that Kim Kardashian has spoken on it. She has been very active when it comes to, you know, speaking on behalf of inmates and prisoners ever since she got her law degree, ever since she became a lawyer. I think she's called, I don't know if she's been called to the bar. I would have to confirm that, but I was following, you know, the whole period when she went to law school and did everything. So I think that she's been very vocal when it comes to, also given the fact that her father used to be an attorney. You know, Rob Kardashian was I say Rob Kardashian, I can't remember the name, but
my God.
Yeah, he also used to be an attorney, so I think it's in the blood, and they like to fight for you know, the marginalized and all of that. So I think that's a good call, and hopefully the government actually looks into that. I think I mentioned here on Friday that prior to the fires, there had been a budget cut in the firefighters. You know, the government had cut down
I think you mentioned that on
so
Friday.
I think that all of that also trickles down and contributes to what they're experiencing right now with the wages that these inmates who are fighting the fires are also receiving. So hopefully it falls on good ears, it doesn't fall on deaf ears, and something is actually done about it. But with all the sour stories out of the way, now Koshie,
let's check out our funny video of the day. I've got something to say.
Okay.
First off, a woman is a woman.
Yeah.
She mostly spends her time in the kitchen.
Yeah.
2, a man will always be a man.
Yeah.
Even if you're a chef, women always know better when it comes to the kitchen. She was doing her thing. Why would you just come in and act like you know what you're doing, only for you to make all of this go down the drain?
I have something, literally, right?
Yes.
I have something to say.
Go ahead.
Accidents happen.
I refuse.
Accidents happen. And then if we're going to go off what you're saying, are you trying to say that a woman's place is in the kitchen?
That's not what I'm... See, that is why I said a woman is mostly in the kitchen.
Mostly.
More than the guys, or as compared to the guys. It doesn't mean a woman's place is in the kitchen. I mean, we spoke about Kim Kardashian earlier, who is in law right now. Yeah. We also got Nana. Look at the vice president, a woman. So yes, I was only saying that a woman knows better when it comes to the kitchen more than the guys. So why would you just hold on to everything as if she wasn't doing anything?
All the men out there, if you go and the woman is suffering in the kitchen,
I mean, help, do it together. Help.
We can never win, okay?
So I mean, after happy, doing that,
anything that makes the women happy, yeah, okay.
If you were the guy, how would you feel?
If I was him, I would have used a strainer.
No,
I would have used a strainer.
No, I mean, you also did the same thing he did.
That's the thing.
And then you got the same results. What are you going to do?
That's the thing. I wouldn't do the same thing. I would use a strainer if I was a guy. But anyways, sorry to him, and she got really upset.
Why shouldn't she? Why wouldn't she be upset?
Why shy? Anyways,
because noodles is just so simple to make, right?
Yeah.
And then she was on her thing.
Draining it.
That's the annoying thing. Like, she was on her thing.
You guys.
Like, let me help you with that.
Stay in your lane. That being said, we are going to head right into our top listers for today. Now, we're looking at the top 5 biggest oil rigs in the world. Now, we know that we are moving from an age of, fossil fuels and all of that to renewable energy. Now, what do we know about renewable energy so far? There's geothermal energy, there's biomass, bioenergy, tidal and wave energy, storage solutions. There's a number of things, right, when it comes to renewable energy, and it encompasses, I beg your pardon, a variety of sources and technologies for the purposes of sustainability and reducing carbon footprints, which are constantly increased by the oil rigs and all these fossil fuels and all of that, right? But while we are still figuring that out, because the world is still figuring that out, these are 5 of the biggest oil rigs in the world. At number 5, we have the Petronas platform, which is located in the Gulf of Mexico. Petronas is one of the tallest freestanding structures in the world, with a capacity of 60,000 barrels of oil and 3.1 million metric tons of natural gas per day. It is a major producer, okay? The Petronas platform is a major producer of oil and natural gas, right? To keep that in mind. At number 4,
number 4, we have the Hibernia platform, which is situated at 310 kilometers east of Newfoundland. This iceberg-resistant platform is capable of producing over 1,400 barrels of oil daily and is expected to operate until at least 2040.
Yeah, 2040. That's in like 15 years, right? Because we're in 2025. 15 years. Wow. Must be a solid foundation. At number 3, we have the Perdido oil platform in the Gulf of Mexico. And the Perdido platform is the world's deepest spa. It handles 100,000 barrels of oil and 200 million cubic feet of gas daily. That's a lot. Yeah.
At number 2, we have the FPSO Stones, which is located 200 miles off New Orleans. The Stones FPSO operates at depths of 9,500 feet. It can produce 60 million barrels of oil equivalent daily and holds an estimated 2 billion barrels of oil.
Okay, and that being said, at number 1, drum roll, we have the BRKN oil rig, which is the largest oil platform in the world, located off Russia's Pacific coast. BRKN weighs 200,000 tons and pumps up to pumps out up to 4.5 million tons of oil annually. It's built to endure subarctic conditions, and it is a marvel of engineering. Now, all these oil rigs are monumental feats of technology powering global energy needs. So all our global energy needs are powered by some of these, really massive oil rigs, So while the world still tries to figure out renewable energy, these are the things, or these are some of the technologies that are catering to global energy or energy needs on a global scale, okay? That being said, we're gonna head straight into our birthday wishes. Like Nako, she always says, every day someone is born. Last week, someone was born, people were born. This week, people are born. Today, who do we have?
Yes, it's a fresh week, and we are going to start celebrating all those that are celebrating their birthdays. Yes, and now we have, if you are celebrating your birthday, remember that you share it with these people, with the first person being Natalia Dyer, who turns 30 today. Now, Natalia is best known for her role as Nancy Wheeler in the Netflix series Stranger Things. She has also appeared in films like Velvet Buzzsaw and Yes, God, Yes, showcasing her range in both horror and indie dramas.
Wow, nice. Horror.
I know you really do not like her movies.
I don't.
But they are really fun.
I guess. So anyway, we'll see. We'll see about that. We also have Michael Pena, who turns 49 today and is known for his roles in films like Ant-Man, End of Watch, American Hustle, Crash, and The Martian. I'm sure you know him. I know Robert Pena, amazing actor by all standards. He has gained recognition for his performance in the Netflix series Narcos, exciting TV series, of course, and is praised for his versatility in both comedic and dramatic roles. So happy birthday going out to Robert Pena, who turns 49 today, and Natalia Dyer, who turns 30 today, and to everyone else who's celebrating their birthdays along with these celebrities, okay?
You know, you said Narcos, and it felt as though you were about mentioning Narcoshi.
Oh yeah, because I was on the verge. I was probably on the verge of, yeah, Narcoshi. Emojis game, guys.
Right, emojis game,
today's emojis game. I always have something to say about the emojis game, but today
your mouth is sealed.
So for today's emojis game, we have a red car, we have smoke, we have a clock, we have a camera, a policeman. I'm thinking emoji like, and then a sweaty emoji, smiling sweaty emojis like, I'm in trouble, right? Yeah. What movie do you think this is, guys? What movie do you make me proud, okay? And maybe some of the promises and the wishes might come true.
Guys, do not allow Trip deceive you. You should know better by now.
I thought you were my partner.
I know, I mean.
Oh, you saw me out. But anyways, last week, what did we have on the emojis game now, Koshie?
Last week, as displayed on your screen, we had a boy, a briefcase. That's a baby?
That's a baby.
That's a baby. Baby boy.
Baby boy.
Yeah, a briefcase. You said that was a suit, right?
Yeah, shirt and a tie.
Shirt and a tie. Oh my goodness. Yeah. We also have the laughing emoji.
Yeah.
Oh, we had the stock.
The stock, yeah.
The stock.
And then
diagram, we also had the laughing emoji, and then we didn't go back to find the actual
lights, camera, action.
Okay.
Yeah. The director cuts thing. Like,
what movie do you think this was? Did you know?
Oh yeah, I did. When I saw the first three emojis, I knew which one.
Okay. All right, guys. So this is the Boss Baby. So you've seen that movie?
I've seen Boss Baby.
You have?
Yeah.
I think I've seen
it's
it.
It's an animation, actually.
Do you guys believe me? Yes, I've seen it.
It's an animation. Have you seen it? Did you see the animation?
Maybe. All right, guys. So this.
What would you say? It's Sabo, right?
It's Sabo and
yeah, Sabo.
Is that what you're telling me?
No, I was just trying to use the opportunity to learn another Ghana word.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. True.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's something.
Wow. You are doing me dirty.
I can't do you dirty.
That's what you're doing.
I can't do
You see?
that. I can't do that.
Guys, you
I
watch
can't do
it.
that. Guys, can I do that?
He can't.
I can't. But anyway, that brings us yet again to the close of today's Breaking Bites. It's been exciting coming your way. I think that we're always excited to come your way, you know. We're just bubbly and really, really enthused about bringing you everything that is trending.
And you are the inspiration.
Yeah, you guys are the inspiration. We love all the comments that you have not been dropping in the comment section.
Wow.
Oh, but guys, it's not too late. Drop your comments.
Yeah.
Okay, drop your comments. Get responses from us. Let's get interactive. Follow us on all our social media platforms. Keep watching 3 Music TV and Breaking Bites, of course, brought to you by myself and Koshie Lamptey. We air on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at
6 p.m. with a repeat broadcast at 9 p.m. Also, do well to follow us across all social media platforms at 3 Music TV.
Yes, of course.
See you on Wednesday.
Yeah.